We had a wonderful life. We had it all, really. There were holidays, great children, lots of friends, a lovely home. It happened on the 7th of September. It was a beautiful summer evening in France. The whole family was there. Suddenly I felt a stabbing pain in my head. It was the first time I experienced anything like it. I woke up in hospital and saw strangers around my bed. My husband and my grandchildren. I didn't recognize them. We didn't know it then, but the wonderful life we knew was over. And things would never be the same again. I had had a stroke. I had a lot of trouble remembering things. Silly things like names and recipes. Everything was all muddled up. It wasn't just the one stroke. A few months later, I had another one. It was 2 days before my grandson's graduation. Half of my body was paralyzed. It's out of my control. I forget words or use the wrong ones. And the worst thing is that I know that I'm forgetting. I'm so aware when I say the wrong words. But it's out of my control. After a few MRI scans, I heard it mentioned for the first time, CAA. They weren't 100% sure, but I was told to expect more strokes. We try to enjoy ourselves, and I try to treasure each day as if it's my last. But there's this constant threat hanging over my head and over the heads of my family. It could happen again any moment. And every bleeding will make things worse, will leave me being even less. Sometimes the fear grabs me when I don't even know how to do a simple thing that I used to do all the time without thinking. It's like there's no more logic to hold on to.
We are uncertain why and when someone gets CAA. But we do know now that throughout the world, no less than 1 out of every 4 elderly persons in the end will get this brain disease. A few centuries ago, this hereditary type of the illness originated in Katwijk in the Netherlands, most likely from one person. Research among the descendants of that ancestor could lead to a breakthrough in CAA research. For this relatively small group of carriers of hereditary CAA, it is certain that their illness can manifest itself as early as in their early 40s. Because it is hereditary, researchers can exactly determine whom they should monitor. As a result, the course of the disease can be mapped properly. That is why this group is of huge importance to anyone who's over 60. To monitor this group, money is needed, because scientists are convinced that they are on the brink of a breakthrough in CAA research.
Up until recently, I could drive around in my adapted car. But I can't do that anymore. My eyesight has gone worse. Now I have to depend on others. Restricted to the house, locked up in my own body, trapped in my own fear of the future.